making of a Space Marine is not a story of glory, but of destruction. 30 boys were taken from a single hive world, fed into a system that broke their bodies and rewired their minds over the course of years. For 10,000 years, the Imperium of Man has fed children into a machine that produces the most powerful warriors the galaxy has ever known. Soldiers who defend a species they can no longer belong to and fight for a humanity they can no longer feel. Long before the first Space Marine ever set foot on a battlefield, there existed an earlier breed of warrior, one that was stronger, more savage, and far more dangerous than anything the galaxy had seen. They were called the Thunder Warriors, and the Emperor of Mankind created them for one reason: to unite a broken Earth by force. But their story did not end in glory. This is the full story of how Space Marines are made, what it costs, what it breaks, and what it leaves behind. The first mistake. To understand why the Thunder Warriors were built, you first had to understand what Terra had become. During the final centuries of the 30th millennium, Terra was not the seat of a great empire, but a ruined wasteland. The book Valder, Birth of the Imperium described the planet as a world torn apart by the Age of Strife, a long period of total collapse that had left the community cut off from its colonies and fighting over scraps. To pull Earth back from collapse, the Lord of Terra needed something far more powerful. He created the Legionis Cataegis as his primary weapon for the campaign that would become known as the Unification Wars. These fighters were massive, physically overwhelming, and designed to crush anyone who stood against Terra's new ruler. For a time, they did exactly that, tearing through the warlords of Old Night with speed and savagery that no ordinary army could match. They tore down fortresses, crushed anyone who fought back, and forced entire continents to surrender. Their greatest champion, a warrior named Eric Tyrannus, who later earned the title Lightning Bearer, became a legend in his own right, famously raising the banner of lightning at the Declaration of Unity. But a problem had been built into these warriors from the very start, one that their creator understood better than anyone. The first super soldiers were mass-produced using gene science that was still rough and poorly understood. The novel described them as powerful but unstable weapons whose genetic code had not been designed to last. Their blood sometimes turned against their own arteries, and their organs would begin to consume themselves from the inside. Many lost their minds during long campaigns, cracking under the pressure of their own failing biology or the horrors they faced in battle. Once set loose on a target, these warriors were nearly impossible to pull back, often turning what should have been a clean military operation into pointless slaughter.